Hi, good morning, everyone. And today we will be discussing about what are the different career paths available in IT. And first of all, we are from IT Vizag, and we are running this boot camp for students and young professionals who want to switch their jobs and all. So we'll be discussing about how you can crack your first interview and what are the different things you should be having before getting into your first job. Okay. So, in today's discussion, we'll be discussing about what are the different career paths available in this IT industry. Okay, it's like we'll make sure we'll set an expectation like what is the bootcamp all about and what are the career paths we can explore in IT industry. That's our main goal for today. So, this is Mohan Vamsi. I'm working in IT from past 10 plus years, and I have a little bit of knowledge on tech and everything. So in this course, we'll be touching a couple of AI websites and coming to our day two presentation. Today we'll be generating using one of the AI tool, which we are obviously will use every day. Okay. So that's how we'll start our today's session. So why we started Code2Corporate bootcamp? See, like people are like students, right? They are very much busy with their academics and they will learn everything from starting from 0 to 100 in their academics and they will be busy with their job, busy with their studies and all. Few of the things they will forget, like how to prepare for interview and how they can crack the interviews, and the job market is very settled now, like you're not getting much for freshers. So you should be extra cautious while applying for your jobs, like your resume preparation and also what are the words you will put in your LinkedIn bio, so how you will interact with the HRs and the recruiters who will be approaching for the job. Okay, there are a lot of things involved. So we'll be touching couple of things. Maybe whenever we need it, right? We can explore more on specific topic. Okay, so you are free to ask any questions in the middle of the session. Okay, there no one there to stop you. Okay, no one there to judge you. Okay, so if you ask questions, right, that will be more engaging and it will be beneficial for you and rest of the participants as well.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, great. So, what view of IT roles? For example, for any presentation, right? Before I'm going to deep into this one, okay? Coming to this presentation, right? If you see, all the color combination is same, okay? The white and dark navy blue color and everything. So you can be changing the colors whatever you want, but while giving presentations, right, it is very important like color combinations. For example, you are representing a brand, then you have to use some brand colors. For example, you're working in Google, right? Google mostly go with the plain slides. Okay. For example, if you are going with Microsoft and maybe you are having like four colors, Google also having different four colors. So based on your color combination, you can give the colors to your presentation. Okay. And also if you are using any AI tool to generate your presentation, then you can give some color combination at the starting. So it will use the color combination while creating your presentations. So today's topic, the first one is like a variety of IT roles. So basically, IT is very vast. Okay, there are so many roles, but people are thinking like IT is nothing but just a coding. Okay, we are in impression like only code that will give more money to me. Okay, but there are so many other roles which will get a good starting point for your career, and also there is always in IT you can switch the jobs, switch the career paths. Maybe in very simple example of a restaurant, okay, you can be a chef at the starting, but there will be some other roles in restaurants, and you can be floor manager or you can be a You can be a service boy. Maybe you can start with service boy, then you can become chef. Maybe after chef, you can become your floor manager. So there are some other things involved, just like, for example, if you compare the pricing, right? Sometimes people don't work much. Okay, they will get more money if you go with the money way. And there are places where people will judge mostly on your appearance, okay, how you will look, how you will be coming to office and all. Because at that place, right, customer service very important, and you should be look very attractive so that customers will be impressed. Not to get married, okay, it's like how you look, okay. So as I said, right, IT is very vast and it's not just coding. Okay, we'll having a like different roles and different requirement, different skill set. So there you can divide like technical, analytical, and communication. So there will be multiple roles. Okay. So for example, if you see, right, there are like four different keys, okay, in this presentation. So this is how, okay, I I no need to explain about presentation, but why am I explaining, right? So it will give clear idea when you're giving the presentations, maybe in your college days or maybe in your first day in office, okay. There are a couple of things you should remember. So deliberately I used this one, right, made with gamma at the end. You can remove that, or else it will be, it's already stating like you are using gamma to create a presentation, okay. So you can remove those things. Maybe there are some other things, right? When you're creating something with the AI, it shouldn't look like an AI, okay. It should be like you created for fun, okay. And coming to overview of IT roles, right? Software development, quality assurance, nothing but testing, people will call QA and all, and business analyst, BA, and infrastructure and operations. We'll start from fourth one, infrastructure and operations. See, if you see here, right, system admins, network engineers, DBAs. For example, you just joined in a company, okay? So they will be providing a desktop or laptop, right? That's where all these people will comes, like who will manage your IT systems and networks. They will comes, okay? They will be providing access to those systems, and they will be providing access to different softwares and your company's network, okay, everything managed by these IT systems and network managers, like system admins or network engineers. Don't touch DBAs at the start, okay. Mostly it will be all around system admins and network engineers, so they will be providing access. So whenever there is an issue, right, you have to reach to them. Okay, you shouldn't reach to a manager and say like, as a manager, my mouse is not working. Okay, so when there any related to different things, right? See, basically in IT, right, for everything there will be a department. I'm just giving very normal terms, department on that. So there will be multiple blocks. Okay, so for example, if you are having any network issues, right, you should connect with that particular teams. Okay. So basically in IT, everything will be a team. This is the DBA team, database team. This is the IT team. And we are having like a network team. And we'll having like, this is like testing team or QA team, or this is the development team. And these are like, these people will be front end developers, they will be back end developers, and this guy is mobile developer, this is Android developer, this is the iOS developer. There are multiple teams. That's why I'm saying IT is very vast. So this is how infrastructure and operations. So that those are the guys who will treat you very well at the starting stage. And then comes to business analysts. I'm saying analyst, but business analysis, right? Business and system analysis and bridge business needs and technical solutions. It is nothing but, for example, it will be like this, okay. They will be bridge the gap between your business needs and technical solutions, okay. Those we call it as a business analyst. and we'll have a system analyst. As I said before, right? Business analyst, for example, I am the person, okay, I don't know about business analyst. I'm literally saying I don't know about business analyst. Then, as a fresher, right, maybe there are two other things. First thing is you need to connect with your seniors. Okay,
Yes,
maybe
sir.
there will be team leads, and there will be managers, and there will be HRs. So whenever you got some questions, right, first you should know with whom to ask. Okay, that's your first question. Okay, for example, there is system issue, you should connect with the system analyst. Okay, not with your HR. Maybe before coming to this, right, you need to understand policies as well. Like, what are the different policies having in my first company? Okay, for example, if there is an issue, should I raise a ticket to someone, or I should directly interact with my team lead, or you need to check with your colleague, so colleague will guide you. So there are couple of things. Okay, first you need to adapt to those things, just like in your college, right? So you need to get signed on your record book or something. So what are the first thing? Some people will connect with their teachers. Okay, some people connect with your friends. Some people connect with your HODs. Some people connect with your some other persons. You cannot directly go to HOD and I need a record sign and all. Okay, before that there will be class teacher or someone, okay, who will take care of your class record books and all. So first you need to connect with them and get the approvals, then you'll go to HODs, then we'll go to principal. That's how it will go. And in the similar way, when you don't know about anything in IT, right, first you need to ask the first question, like with whom to ask. At the end of the day, you should ask someone. Okay, for example, people will say, right, at the career starting only you need to give more, you need to do more mistakes. That's why they call. First you can directly ask someone, maybe somebody passing nearby, and you can directly ask them like, this is what my issue, so you have any, like, I need to go to this particular place, you have any idea? That's how we'll ask questions, right? In the same way, you should ask questions to someone. But while asking questions, you shouldn't be look like a fool. Okay, that's what everybody will thinking. But don't put that in your mind. Just ask questions. Okay, you will learn by mistakes. Okay, learning. For example, today I don't know how to speak. Okay, maybe first session, okay, it's okay. Second session, I will improve. Maybe I don't improve. Third session, I will be improving. So end of the all the 20 sessions, right? I will be improving. I will be mold myself to give just like a presenter. Maybe I don't know. Like how many of you will wake up at morning 5 o'clock? Okay, but I don't wake up. I will be waking up at 9 o'clock most of the time. But due to these sessions, right, I changed my plannings and I changed everything. Now I'm waking up little early. So that's how you should adapt to the new environment. It takes time, always it takes time, but you need to get a process. For example, in this way, I want to wake up in the morning, right? What I will do, I need to set an alarm and I need to say like my family, like I will be waking up at this particular time. I have some work. So that if you forget something, that maybe your family members will remind. That's why you need to keep alarms and all. So basically, after few days, right, few days setting alarms and everything, so everyone is habituated to that. Okay, so everybody will wake up at that particular time in no need of alarm. So that's how your IT career will start. Okay, first learn, adapt. That's how it will go. So what is the business analyst will do, right? He is identify the areas that can be improved to increase efficiency and strengthen your business process. Okay. So to understand this business analyst, right, just go to any of your nearby mall and see like how the things are moving. Okay. When you're first day and second day, third day, fourth day. things will be moving. You need to identify one problem in that particular business, particular building or everything, right? After few days, that will be rectified because everything goes by process. Okay, everything don't change at a time. Okay, as a business analyst, you need to identify the areas that can be improved. Okay, to increase efficiency and strengthen your business process. So this is the very basic definition of business analyst. But you can apply that to your work culture and all. Okay, so coming to the work culture, right? First, business analyst directly do anything. Okay, I need to change this, I need to change that, I need to fire these guys, and that's not the case. Okay, business analyst first you need to collect the evidences, just like any interrogation in your movies and all, right? What they will do first, collect all the information. After that, there will be a board meeting. Then they will evaluate the changes, like what are the things will be useful and what are the things we can ignore. These kind of things, and then they will think about what is the business requirement on that particular project or everything. So that's how it will go. Like everything will be step by step process. In any IT or any business or anyway, everything will be step by step process. But people will think everything will happen in 2 days. But it's not the case, okay? For example, just imagine uh, you got a new mobile and you need to transfer everything from old mobile to new mobile. How many days it will take? Previously, it will be like you need to copy everything into your mobile to your PC, and then again you need to copy from your PC to mobile. So it's a vast time. But what happened in day by day? Everything got upgraded. Nowadays, you just need to go there, connect your PC to your system, and hit button called backup. It will back up everything from your mobile to new PC, and sorry, your old mobile to your PC. Again, you need to click backup from your mobile to, sorry, your PC to your mobile. So that's a two-way. It will be like 1 or 2 hours. Everything will be completed. And there is cloud technologies where you can back up everything. So everything will changes day by day. Okay. And then will comes to quality assurance. People will call QA test lead. Yeah, he is into QA team. Quality assurance, right? What they will do, just like if you see any of these items, right, they will be tested. Okay, what that means, right? Somebody is there to test that particular product or service, and then they, at the end of the day, they will provide a mark saying like this product already tested and it's good to use. So there are a couple of things like manual and automation tester. As name suggests, right, manual tester they do everything just like a every person will do. For example, there is a website. You want to test that website. How manual person will do? He will go and click everything. Automation, right? They will be writing some scripts at the back end. So script automatically open the page, click on the text box and write something, and then click on submit button. These kind of things that comes under automation, and ensure software quality and finding bugs. So every software have bugs. Okay, it's not like these Apple is also have bugs in their software. So we shouldn't think like Apple don't have bugs, only Android will be having bugs. Okay, so every company will have bugs. So that is also process. Quality is called QA team, right? So periodically they will test their services and sorry, periodically they will product test their services, then they will provide the details. That's how it will go. Finally, software development. That's where most of the people are aware of these gigs. Software development, like front end, back end, full stack, mobile developers, Android developers. And some people in impression, I know the Java programming language, so I will be a Java programmer. Okay, I don't want to worry about any other technologies. Okay, so at that time, you First, you need to join your company, then you can change your programming and all. Some people will be Java developers, can be good at C programming. Maybe those people will be C are going to land in C++ and they will be settled in C++ will use it in Mac and everything. And there are some other technologies like, for example, front end Node.js, and we have TypeScript, and we have HTML, CSS. So he can learn any of them and he can choose the job. Some people will impression like I know the Java programming I learned in college, so I want to be working on same technology forever. Okay, that's not the case. Technology changes every day, every time. Whenever you blink, there will be new programming language and there will be new process will be followed by your company. Okay, so everything will changes very rapidly. So for example, AI is not there before 2020, but after 2022 AI is booming now. ChatGPT, Gemini, Cloud AI, and we have DeepSeek. There are so many other AI tools everybody is using. There will be DALI, there will be Sora from OpenAI. So everything is changing rapidly. That's why you never been impression like I will be working on this particular technology. I don't worry about other technologies. That's not the case. You have to learn every technologies and you have to adapt to your company needs. For example, you are working in a company from past 3 years and you're on bench. What you will do? You will be on bench? No. You should learn technologies which are having projects in your company, or else you should move that company and look for some other companies to get onto project, not to get on projects that will give experience. You cannot be sitting ideal in your office and looking at all the people and counting the walls and counting the lights. That's not the case. If there is no opportunities left to work on, then you have to create your opportunities and you have to move on from there. You cannot be sitting more than mostly 1 year. That's the max. Okay, you want to that 1 year you should learn other technologies so that you can be improve yourself. Because every company will provide some documents and provide some tutorials, provide some courses and all. You should complete them. That's why you can increase your confidence, and also manager also look at you. Okay, this guy is doing something, so he can be into a project. Okay, so until now, you have any questions?
No, sir.
Great. So we'll be moving to next slide now. See, domains within IT. Right, just now we discussed about
Excuse me,
the
sir. Sir, your
yes,
screen is not sharing.
when it got stopped.
Before only, sir.
Okay, I'm sharing it now. Can you see?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. There are some other IT roles: DevOps, cybersecurity, data analytics, and cloud computing, IT support. These are the booming things currently. There will be AI roles as well. I didn't mention them, but AI roles are slowly getting picked up. But the people, right? DevOps can be integrated with AI, and cybersecurity can be integrated with AI. Data analytics can be improved using AI. Cloud computing, IT support, everything can be integrated with AI. Okay. For example, simple things. For example, just imagine you want to name your company. You can ask AI, okay, this is the one. This is what my requirement. Can you suggest? AI will suggest different names. Just like maybe DevOps, SRE, cybersecurity, these people, right? They can directly use AI and they can increase their work-life balance. So, for example, I want to create this presentation that will take 1 hour. Now I can create presentation in 10 minutes, and then on top of that, I can do some changes. So it will be like 20 minutes. And again, you cannot give complete authority to AI. Simply giving a prompt, get the response, and send it to your teams. That's not the case. First, you should review the things. That's what you will be paying for. Okay, you should review the things before sending to someone. So these are some other IT roles. So we'll be discussing in our course going on. Okay. Uh, Data analytics analyze the data, build the models. Okay, this is the main thing. Like for example, all the AI, right? Most of them are generative AIs. Okay, so basically they know one, two, three, so they can generate a four, just like n plus one, n plus two, n plus three. Okay, we have theorems, right? We have different formulas n into n minus one by two. How they are created? Because first they will analyze the data. Okay, for example, this is the combination is like 1 3 7. What is that combination? AI will think like that this is like odd numbers or even numbers, or what else? 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3. I'm just thinking like this is how AI will think, and it will give a response back to you. So it won't go by one. There will be multiple process running at a time, and it will calculate everything. At the end of the day, it will give the result. That's what we call it as generative AIs, where they will generate data based on the past. Just like for example, every day you'll go one route, right? Okay, this is worst example. Okay, let me put this way. 1 2 3 is best one. 1 2 3 4 5 6. And if you ask A, what will be the next one? So everything A will think like this. Everything increased 1, 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2, 3. Okay, 1 plus 3, 4, 1 plus 5, 6. Okay, stop. 1. Next term will be 2, right? 2 means 1 plus 1. 3 means 2 plus 1. 3 means 4 means 3 plus 1. That's how the increasing step by step. So what it will be the after 7? It will be 8, because you need to add 1 at the end. So that's the generative AI approach. So that's how things will go on from now on. Okay, so after 2020, maybe another 1 year after that, everyone will be using AI in everyday life. We are already using, but we don't know. But soon we'll be using AI. So for those things, right, data analytics, this analysis of data and building models on top of that, that is very crucial for everyone. If there is any mistake, right, A will be rectified after few days, but the person who is affected cannot be rectified. For example, he just he's just doing some analysis and some data. Okay, so and on top of that, he is creating some models. Okay, when this happens, this will happen. When this will happen, and this will happen. So he at the end of the day, he comes to that analogy. Okay, that analysis should be done by these data analytics people. They will be using Power BI dashboards, and they will be using different Pythons, NumPy, and they will be writing some coding on top of the data. At the end of the day, what they will do, they will predict the data. What will the output of that particular thing? That's the use of these data analytics. And cybersecurity, as name suggested, it will be prevented from cyber attacks and all. No, it's like security to inside your organization, any threats or anyone misusing your information. So there are a lot of things involved in cybersecurity, not threats from others. It also threats from inside your company. There are a lot of other things. There will be logging. Everything will be logged. Okay, this guy is using this particular website, this guy is opening this particular website this much time, everything will be logged in your office. Okay, but that's why you should be extra careful while working with your office systems and all. DevOps and SRE is very early for you guys. Okay, we'll be let you know once course going on. Okay, see, this one more IT too. See, both are same slides. Our slides are almost same. The representation, if you see the representation, right, is completely different. It's more like generic. And coming to this, right, it's very robust, and it look and feel is good. So that's what you can represent same information in multiple ways. But in this presentation, right, first two slides are normal because that's not much important. It's just like that. Maybe I'm just saying. Maybe after that you want to elevate few things, right? At that time you should use a couple of fonts and colorful combinations and the graphics and everything. So that's how you should create a presentation. So every time it will be changes. And there are some things, right? Companies follow like they want to do specific things in specific manner, and this is the color combination I have to use. Then you have to use. Okay, you're working for company. Okay, that company have specific rules, so you have to follow those rules. Okay. Domains within IT, software engineering, cloud computing, cybersecurity, data science, and AI and ML. Because previously we have data analytics, right? That is completely replacing the AI things. Okay, AI will do your data analysis. Okay, you cannot do like there are like there are like lakhs of records. You cannot use a person to sit on and he should analyze those things. Okay, that will be lifetime for him. Okay, after 50 years you will get product. Okay, that's not the case anymore. You will give everything to AI and AI will do the magic for you. Okay, that's how data science and AI and ML. This session will be little boring, I know, because everything go one by one, right? It will be boring. Okay, that's why we'll add some other things at the bottom. Now, we'll be generating one presentation, okay, using AI. I'm just copying some content. Let me share my screen again. Application window. I'm sharing my Chrome. Sorry, application window. Where is the Chrome? Okay. This is an app called Gamma.app. It will create presentations, PDFs, or generate URLs, and you can get them info from plain text and also from URL. I am generating the presentation for day 2 with AI. This is my content, okay? I just copied content and placing into presentation, and you can go with traditional at all, whatever requirement, and just click on continue. So it will ask few questions, how the presentation should look like and all. I'm just giving everything default. I'm not changing much. I'm just doing AI to do the things. I'm selecting a professional theme, something dark, maybe this one. I'm just going with this one. Just click on generate. It takes a little bit of time. Are you able to see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can be unmute yourself, and you can explain like what are things happening here. So see this A generating the presentation. Everything content is copied from my plain text, and it added see SDLC. It's added a diagram automatically. Okay, that's the AI use. If I need to create this presentation, right, going to see, this is why you should little bit careful. See, SDLIC, SLIC, and but we are discussing about SDLC. This is the importance. Like you should change this image later. Presentation is completed. Okay, great. So I'm just going one by one, and this is the first slide. Second slide, day one recap and all. This is the started slide. This I didn't like this particular image. This is the fourth slide, and this is the fifth one. See, the presentation is completely different. One, two, And there's some other colors added. DevOps is this very good graphic here. So this is the conclusion. Okay, I don't look like this guy. Okay, conclusion next steps. Now my thing is like I need to generate this one, edit with AI, and at the top it's saying like 5 cards will be there. I don't just need to give SDLC. So just give something. I new Try new layout. Select this one. So it is automatically updated. SDLC image I'm saying. Replace handwriting with text, correct spelling mistakes, and use the bright colors, add a clean. Okay. Chat with AI will be 10. Okay, just chat with AI. Create an image to represent SDLC software development lifecycle. See, it will create an image or it will give some other. I will create a professional SDLC software development lifecycle visualization for you. That's what AI is saying. So just give a minute. Okay, it's thinking. Okay, so yeah, it is good. Better than that. See, simply in a split of a second, we got a presentation. I can present this presentation as well. We created presentation under 2 minutes. You will get a lot of ads right in our online. This is what they will do. They will use these kind of AI tools and they will create a presentation. For example, if you are using ChatGPT to create a presentation, right, you can use that as well. Just selecting temporary chart here. First of all, you need to collect the data. Okay, that's the main thing. If you don't have any data, right, you cannot create presentations. Okay, first you should have a data which is specific to your need, and then you can ask AI. Just given some random information to AI. So now ChatGPT is generating everything. I don't want it. I need a specific presentation from these. From this text. I can say, okay, that's the first point. And second point, like this presentation is for students and for my corporate bootcamp. What I'm doing, right, I'm giving a prompt to AI. So just click. So maybe you already know about these prompts and all. Now it is creating a presentation. It will give a text file, but these people will be creating in a complete presentation format. They will be using at the backend, they will be using Gemini or ChatGPT, maybe other AI tools. See, I got a couple of slides. What are the pros and cons of that? So that's how presentation can be generated easily. Okay. Anything to say about this presentation? It's looking good or bad, or you want to change something?
No, sir, it's good in look.
Yeah. For example, if you want to change theme, right, I can say maybe your team doesn't look, they don't like this dark theme, so I just added black, white theme. Maybe I can add these kind of things. So it looks more professional. Um, just some icons and all. So that's how, this is how you can create presentations. Okay, we'll go back to our session. Can you stop in the screen share? I need to look. And there are additional IT domains, networking, database management, ERP systems, IT service management. See, why I'm saying these many things, right? From this list, right? First, you should select one of them. Okay, maybe you want to be a front-end developer. Okay, then you have to build your strength on that front-end development. You should learn HTML and you should learn CSS. You should learn JavaScript or else. These are the basic things for anyone who want to learn in front end, but there are so many other technologies where you can do front end with very easily. There will be Vue.js, I guess, and there will be Node.js, and there will be TypeScript. So there are multiple ways you can learn front end development. But the thing is, people don't ask like I need a HTML or HTML who can do HTML coding and all, who can do HTML pages and all. That's not anymore because A will create HTML for you and A will decide different things. For example, you need five text boxes and one button. Just give the information to AI. It will create a code for you and it will give it back. Okay. For that, I don't need a developer. Again, he is coding from scratch in scratch to end like HTML tag and then body tag, then title tag, head tag. Okay, that's not the case. Okay, that's not the case anymore. Okay, AI is doing everything for you. Just like presentation created in a minute, so they can develop a simple website landing page in seconds. Okay, that's not the case anymore. So that's why you should learn other things. What are the things advanced in that front end development? Okay, how you can add graphics, how you can do some modifications to existing website, what is the best way. So those are the things you should learn. Additional IT domains like networking, managing communication infrastructure, we already discussed. Database management, designing and maintaining databases. So people will think like database is not just coding, okay, not just writing a SQL select query. Okay, there are so many things and there are so many opportunities in database management as well. Maybe people stuck in impression like they should write the code. Okay, Re- database people also write codes and they will also get very highly paid in your IT careers. Okay, so you can also choose the database management as well. ERP systems. If you see, if you want to learn Java, right, you will get 5,000 rupees. You will get so many institutes in Vizag and Hyderabad, wherever you go. Okay, and coming to SAP, Oracle. So these are like we call it as ERP systems. Those are like once you learn, right, they will run for ages. Okay, SAP. In SAP also there will be so many SAP BAPI, SAP. There are so many other things. Okay, ERP systems, right? There will be so many other things inside SAP. If you learn Oracle, right, inside Oracle there will be a lot of things, and there will be Salesforce, and there will be Snowflake. So these kind of right, there are so many other tools you can learn, not just Java or Python or PHP. So there are so many other tools that will give you best entry into your IT career. If you learn Salesforce, right, that is very starting. That's very good. If you learn Python, Python won't give a job. Python with Django or Python with some other other things that will give. If you want to use, you know how to create a Jupyter notebooks, or you know how to run that Anaconda things, and how this Python works, and you can analyze an Excel sheet and give the result, or else you can do some these kind of things, right? That's where people will be more interested. If you know Python, people don't care. Okay, you should learn some advanced things at the starting stage only. Previously, students, right, when people interviewing students, right, they will think about how he is communicating. Okay, did he given any presentation in their academics and all? Now it's not the case. Did he developed any app or website? Did he know how to analyze an Excel sheet using the Python? Or he know how to create these kind of websites, and how he can add animations. So they will look for everything. Okay. And IT service management, supporting IT services with tools like Jira, ServiceNow. This IT is different. Whatever we discussed at the starting stage, IT is different. Okay. In this IT, they will be working with maybe I'm portraying like ServiceNow. Maybe you guys don't know ServiceNow or Jira. We'll learning in future sessions. But ServiceNow is like you can create some tickers, and there will be some people will be working in the back end. For to maintain this service now, we have so many developers, and there will be so many people who maintain this service now. Service now is a product, okay, that product used by multiple organizations, and these multiple organizations where they will have service now experts to look into. Okay, that's how the things. If for example, just like for example, there is a Jira, sorry, not Jira, maybe it's advanced for you. Let me put this way. Okay, in your college, okay, there will be multiple systems in your college. Okay, the systems created by Microsoft and they given to your college. But every time you cannot call Microsoft guy to fix your issue. Okay, that's why you will keep somebody in to maintain their systems, and that guy will work on the system. So if anything issue comes, right, he will be taking care. But it's beyond that, right? At that time, he will be reaching to Microsoft and say, "This is the issue." That's why, in the same way, ServiceNow, Jira, or Microsoft ADO boards, these will be maintained by different teams. Okay, but in your company, there will be couple of people who will maintaining those things. Okay, they will be having experience in that, and they will be maintaining it. If there is any issue, for example, you are having any issue with Windows, right? They will be working with Windows team, and they will be get back with their resolution. Okay, so that's why every domain in IT, right? It will be having a multiple, what you say, if you think like domain is a tree, right, there will be multiple branches. If you say database, right, there will be so many other branches in database. If you say ERP, there will be so many other branches in ERP. Okay, just don't stick to ERP like SAP, nothing, but you should know everything in SAP. That won't be happen. Okay, in SAP we have multiple modules. You will learn some modules. Okay, you don't need to work on all the modules in SAP. In the same way, uh, if you go to programming, right? For example, you are into programming, either you will do front end or back end in the middleware, or you will do something. Okay, you cannot do quality testing, cannot be done by you. Okay, there will be people who are working on quality testing, and there will be people who will be writing their front end. There will be people who will be working on back end services, server code and all, and there will be people who will working on database itself. Only they will be working on database. They will be using maybe management studio or Oracle, or maybe other MySQL tab, and they will create a bunch of store procedures, SQL tables, and they will be creating multiple things on top of that, and give, and at the end of the day, all teams works collaboratively as a mission, and they will be completing the project. People in the pressure like, I will do the coding, and I will create a database table, and then I will be integrating with a middleware tool. I will be integrating with some ServiceNow and Jira tool, and there will be I will be integrating with CI/CD pipeline and all. So that's not the case. For each and every section, there will be multiple developers works collaboratively. Okay, it's not a single man's job. You have to remember that. Growth paths in IT. Previously, we give an example of restaurant, right? How people chef and there will be service boys and there will be floor managers and all. In the same way, we have a growth in IP. Individual contributor, maybe junior, who will be working on specific role and depending on technical skills, he will be promoted. And then it will be going to management and there will be team lead, VP, and mostly they will be focusing on leadership things. Okay, there will be team leads. Uh, for example, there is a team lead. Okay, he cannot be a developer again. Okay, after the team lead, there will be manager, and there will be couple of other roles. Not just manager. There will be if VP, right? In VP in company there will be multiple VPs. Okay, not just one VP. Okay. In the same way, there will be team leads. There will be so many team leads. You don't like a team lead for everyone. There will be manager. There are bunch of managers who taking care different team leads and who taking care of different projects. Okay. The specialization, for example, there will be teams. Okay, cloud team. Okay, they are specialized in cloud technologies. They know AWS, they know Azure, and but internally, for example, they will give. For example, you want to create an EC2 instant in AWS. If you give to some guy, okay, some team, they will complete and give it back. That doesn't mean all the members in that team have knowledge on this EC2 instance. There will be specific team inside teams. There will be specific people will be having knowledge on AWS. Maybe their specific people will be knowledge on Azure. Maybe there will be specific people having knowledge on network creation and creating tools and all. Okay, so each and every team there will be multiple branches. Inside branches there will be multiple people are working on. But people looking at things like, okay, Java, I want to be Java developer. That's not the case anymore. Don't go like that. If you know Python, you cannot be a Python developer. Nobody using, okay? You have to integrate Python with some other thing. Then only people will be interested in. Okay. You cannot blindly sitting in your system and say I know anything in Python programming. That's not the case, Baba. Okay, you should integrate Python with some other things. Maybe you should know how to analyze an Excel sheet at least, and you should know how to scrap a database using Python. It's nothing but getting content from database. It's like then you will understand how you can write different scripts to get the data from different websites and all. Okay, that's how the things will go. That's where specialization will kicks in. For example, if you want to go for a suit, right, you will go to Raymond or you will go to local shop. It all depends on budget. Okay, if you have budget is very limited budget, then you will go for local boy, local tailor, and you ask him to stitch your suit and all. If you have budget, you will go to Raymond and select the faster it will comes in demand because they are already so many suits available. You just go and pick some one of them. In local shop also there will be suits available. You can pick and wear. So that's how it is. Okay. So budget, client budget, your clients, right? There will be multiple clients, right? Client budget is very important. Okay. Based on the budget only, he will select different people and different teams and different companies. Or else, how all these companies are working? Everybody will go to Microsoft to complete the project? No, there will be a couple of other companies. Okay, they will take take care of different people, starting from 0 to 100. That's how things will go. That's why specialization will be the key. If you specialist on something, people will comes to you and they will give projects to your company. If you're just sitting ideal and working on different projects and asking people to give project, nobody will give. First, you should understand your client requirement, and then you will get projects. Okay, the basic conclusion for today, right? First, you should understand, right? What are the We discussed our multiple roles, and you can go and check this recording again. If you find a word, okay, just Google it. Okay, maybe I can say like we discussed about data analyst. Okay, what is meant by data analyst? Okay, what are the different things involved? Okay, only data analyst is there, or any specific roles in data analyst? How data analyst roles are spread? Like data analyst, name only data analyst, or any other roles in data analyst. That's how you should Google search will go. So at the end of the day, you will find different roles in data analyst. Okay, in that you can select what is the specific role, what is the specific course I can learn. Okay, that's how it will go. Don't say like, okay, my brother asked me to learn development, so I will be a developer. It's not the case. In developer, there are like 100 plus roles. So you should select one role and then you should update your knowledge on that particular one role. Once it is done, then you can switch. Maybe after completing 3 years in that particular role or 2 years, maybe you're not feeling something which is not exciting to you, then you can change your domain and you can maybe work learn new technologies and you can update your domain. Or else you can, for example, you're working in a company for 3 years in a manual tester and you can automate your things. That's how the things will go. That's how people will upgrade one by one, day by day. And then tomorrow we'll be discussing about software development life cycle and what are the different models in that. We have waterfall model, agile methodologies, and these kind of things we'll be discussing. And action item for today: reflect on which IT areas interest you most. After day one, you should select a career path. I don't say like you will select from my presentation or my session. Okay, I say like these are the different roles available and you should choose one. So on top of that, every day after the session, right, you will be Googling and learning more about that particular role and you can ask questions on top of that. That's how you will improve. Without asking questions, nobody will improve in your life. Okay, you should ask questions. Okay, that's the conclusion for today. If you have any questions, you can pitch in.
Yes, sir. Sir, if we are interested in the hardware of the soft, I mean, in the computer's hardware, which role could we choose, sir, in the IT section?
Okay, hardware. You mean hardware in the like what type of how you are defining it?
Like fixing computers like our hard drives or the RAMs,
Okay.
placing the motherboards and the displays, etc. Like that, sir.
Okay. Just like for example, you're running a Python code, right? What you will do? There will be Python courses will be available. So in the same way, there will be computer hardware courses as well. Okay.
No, no, no. Sorry for interrupting, sir. Sir, I mean, which role will come under that, sir, in the IT roles?
Okay. That's right. Okay. That's the IT. Uh, First we discussed, right? Managing IT systems and networks,
Yes, sir.
system admins, network engineers. That's the role for you.
Okay, sir.
Simply infrastructure and operations.
Infrastructure. Okay, sir.
Yeah. And people are see once you join in a company, right? You don't say like I'm working in IT. Why? Because IT normally like this infrastructure team, right? They will be calling as IT.
Okay, sir.
Okay. I thought you are asking how you will integrate our programming with hardware components.
No, no, no. Not like that, sir.
Uh, okay. You have any other questions?
No, sir. Thanks for the clarity, sir.
Great. So basically, you should know what are the different roles available in IT. So which role I will be suited more? Just like, for example, you went to jewelry shop and you need to buy something. How you will choose? First, you will go and check each and every collection, or maybe if you go to cloth showroom and all. first what you will do, you will go and, okay, what is my occasion now? Okay, you are going to your friend's marriage. You are going to reception or marriage? Reception. Okay, then reception, which you should. Are any of your friends coming with a specific theme or something? Maybe black coats or black jackets or something? No. Okay, then I should choose. Okay. So in the same way, in selecting your career, right, you should go one by one. Okay, I want to be database. I want to go into database. What are the different database roles I have? That's the starting point for you. Maybe you went to business analyst. You can't be business analyst directly. Okay, it takes time. But if you go to data analytics, you have role, right? Analyze the data and build the models. So at that time, you should understand, okay, in data analysis, what are the different roles I have? What are the different roles I can use AI? I'm sorry, what are the different ways I can use AI? So these kind of questions you should get. That's how you should choose your career path. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So we are running this session for today.